I don't know if you remember, but you gave me my first detention.
Entrepreneur Avi Sharma has been trying to get in touch with the teacher who gave me his very first detention over 15 years ago.
I've actually been trying to track you down for a very long time.
But why would anyone want to find their old school teacher? Well, this is a Mr. T video, so maybe you're just about to find out.
You're a legend, Mr. T, by the way.
Thank you very much, Stephen. Stephen Teta, the teacher and social media influencer.
You understood my daughter. She respected you.
What you say? After working in secondary schools as a sub-teacher, I'm not a sweat. It's become clear to me. Good teachers don't get nearly enough credit. So I'm on a mission to reunite some of the most recognised faces in the country with their favourite school teachers to prove the point that positive impact lasts forever. All starting with this one question. Did you have a favourite teacher when you went to school?
Yeah, I did actually. Miss was his name.
And this episode, we're asking Avi who his favourite teacher was.
Mrs Forrow, my form tutor, she just cared so much. She saw something in me that I didn't even see in myself. I know how it feels to fight for your parents' attention when you're 1 of 4. I never liked being left out. So like when I used to see other kids being left out in school, it was like my natural inclination to go and kind of involve them in some way. And I didn't realise I did it because I used to do it at home anyway, but then I kind of brought it to school as well. One day she pulled me aside and she said that it's great how you do that. There's kids who no one chats to them and stuff. I would sometimes try and make an effort with them. She brought that to life.
After that, this reunion had to happen, and with the help of some former colleagues, I managed to get in touch with Mrs Forrow. We hopped on a call and she was all aboard after understanding the importance of the project. Mrs Forrow is arriving, Avi's favourite teacher. We're about to meet her at this cafe. Stay tuned. So Mrs Forrow is here. When was the last time you saw Avi?
I think 11 or so years ago now.
When you saw the video, how did that make you feel?
Oh, it's so nice to see things from past students. I have such fond memories of that whole group that I had. They were such a special group and they meant a lot to me. So it's really nice to hear how they're doing.
That's good.
She was a very capable woman. She was an Oxford graduate. She loved our form and she stayed just to see us through.
That's good. How long have you been teaching, by the way?
Nearly 20 years.
Okay, wow. And since you've been teaching, what's been sort of like your philosophy when it comes to dealing with students, interacting with them, making sure you're a positive adult around them?
I mean, it always has to start from that position of empathy, I think.
Of course.
Wanting to see the best in young people. The times when I've got it right and people feel like they can belong in the classroom, they can thrive, is wonderful.
Yeah.
The times when it hasn't hit like that still kind of keeps me awake at night.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Hey,
How are you? Hi, I'm good. How are you? Oh, thank you for saying that. Like I was waiting for that.
I don't know if you know this, but I've actually been trying to track you down for a very long time. Like,
I don't know that.
You're so hard to find. I mean, I don't know how you found this forward.
What was the message you were trying to get across?
I changed a lot since school. I bought this fart spray into school. I was in a geography lesson. I did a little test. I took it out of my bag and I pressed it. I did a psst, psst, psst. The whole class started stinking. And my geography teacher was like, what is that smell? What is that smell? I don't know who, but someone said it was him. So she said, come outside. And she said, what's in your bag? And she made me open the bag and take it out. She said, throw it away. And then she gave me she excluded me actually for that. I pulled my finger out, you know?
Really had a great potential to kind of bring a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm to a group. And we had a lot of conversations around how to use that energy well.
Right, yeah. I like the way you're phrasing that.
I still am to an extent an attention-seeking boy, but I don't think I channeled it in the right areas.
There we go. Like, don't be hard on yourself.
Yeah.
You know, the fart spray, but
Yeah. I don't know if you remember, but you gave me my first detention.
Yeah, I think I did. Yeah.
Do you remember?
What was it for? I do remember. You were
so I was year 7, and there was a guy in our class called Danny, and I your back was turned, and I stuck my middle finger up at him, and he stuck it at me. We thought, oh, no one has seen us, but literally we know there was a teaching assistant at the back of the class. I remember you saying, I'm going to speak to her at the end, and I thought, oh, she's my form tutor. I'll probably be fine, and I felt a little betrayed because it got to the end. And then you said, oh, I'm going to give you a 30-minute detention. And I remember standing there with Danny. He burst into tears. And I remember I just stood there shocked, but I didn't cry. And that built some kind of immunity to these detentions as I went on.
Oh, no. So
the reason I say it built an immunity, the detention, was because none of my friends were in the top set with me. So I used to hang out with some bad kids, you know, kids that ended up getting kicked out, kids that used to rob people. Some of them are in jail now, and I had to make a real hard decision. Do I continue hanging out with these people, or do I just pursue my academic path?
Yeah.
And there was a moment which you probably don't know, but you made that decision very easy for me. I was sat in the internal exclusion room, and Mrs Forrow comes up and she just sits beside me, and she looks at me and she says, like, this isn't you. This isn't the boy I know. And that was where I had to do a 360, and I turned around and I just went all in, and I worked really hard. I ended up getting A-star AA in my A-levels after that.
Oh, so it's fantastic. I never caught up with you after that.
I worked hard. I worked very hard.
Of course you did. Like, yeah.
But thank you. I want to say thank you so much. Thanks so much.
Oh, I'm glad I got that right.
That was Avi here, and we've got Mrs Forrow, the legend, the teacher for 20 years. 20 years she's been impacting people, and it's Mr T reuniting people with their favourite teachers from school and showing that positive impact does truly last forever.
Miss Bird.